Hi, it's Nathan Lamey here from Urban Boxing Studios. Today I'm going to share with you some of my favourite jab variations. People typically see the jab as a very upright, stiff, straight technique with very little variation. Today I'm going to give you some different types of jab that you can use on your heavy bag, incorporate into your shadow boxing, and hopefully spice things up a little bit. Okay, the first jab that we're going to look at today is the body jab. Okay. So for this jab, it's about, we start with high hands, okay? We're starting with high hands or creeping our hands up high. If we creep our hands up high or we lead with our front hand, it's likely to make our opponent also raise their guard a touch to protect their face. So from a high guard, from here, we're going to drop our knees, twist into the body and back upright. Important things, as we jab into the body, we're very much exposed. So as you jab into the body, I want you to turn your hand over to protect your face, slipping your head offline and then pulling it back in. So, and back in, making sure that we step in our front foot. So on the back, the second jab that we're going to look at is for boxers that typically fight with a low lead hand. So from here, we're going to keep our rear hand up, elbow tucked in, lead hand very low. From here, we're going to jab to the head from a low position. Again, our opponents are likely to drop their hands because they see less threat from here. And as from this position, we're going to flick our hand out and step our front foot. We don't want to be stepping our front foot before our hand. That's going to give our opponent a read or a tell to let them know that a jab's coming their way. We want to lead with our hand and then step our front foot. From a low position, popping it up nice and high. The third jab that we're going to look at is called a drift jab. So you might be fighting an opponent that has a really strong left hand or power hand, or they may have a jab that they're working with really good effect on you. So you might want to drift into their right hand to nullify the danger of their power hand, okay? So from here, we're going to step our lead foot. Imagine having a piece of string connected to your front foot. So every time your foot moves, your hand moves, okay? Every time your hand moves, your foot moves with it. So with this jab, we're going to drift to the left as we jab. So 3 jabs, drifting to the left. 1, 2, 3, as we move around, okay? Changing angles, drifting to safety as we move. Let's go, 1, 2, 3, moving around the back. Let's go again, one more time. Let's go, 1, 2, 3. Nice and long, nice and straight. One more, let's go, 1, 2, 3. Good. The fourth jab we're going to look at today is a corkscrew jab. For this jab, we're going to incorporate a little bit of head movement as well. So, we're going to use this technique. Your opponent might be firing a cross out. You've read your opponent, you're slipping off line. From here, you want to be able to counter with a nice long jab. For this technique, we're not going to be turning our knuckles over like we would do with a normal jab. We're going to send it thumbs up, long and straight. So we're going to slip off line, load, and fire the technique. Slip off line, load, and then fire the technique with a nice long arm and thumbs up. The fifth and final jab that we're going to look at today is a back fist jab. Okay, so let's be clear, you're not allowed to hit with the back of your hand in boxing. Okay, but if you have a look at, for example, Tyson Fury, he is an expert at using the back fist. Muhammad Ali was an expert at flicking out the back fist. It's a really, as long as we're hitting our opponent with our knuckles, we're allowed to use this technique, okay? So to send this technique, it's very effective because it's quick, and it's a quick flashy jab which catches your opponent and keeps your opponent on their toes, knowing that you're active and you're going to be throwing punches their way. So from here, we're going to twist our hand and flick the hand out and jab with your top two knuckles, okay? Twist it out and flick it out, okay? A nice fast technique, enabling you just to pop out your jab, keeping your opponent occupied and making sure that they know they're in a fight and you're active. Thank you for watching today's video. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope it helps you master the fundamentals. Please make sure you like, share, comment below, tell us how you got on, and also please subscribe and press the notifications bell. If you do that, you'll be the first to know when we get a new video online. We post daily, so there's always fresh content for you to have a look at.